Over the past month, I've been doing a challenge on social media where I draw people's OCs online so I can improve my art. Yeah, and there's also a first video. If you haven't seen that one, you should totally go see it, go watch it. But in this video, we're going to be covering all the characters from Volume 2. This first one is from Logan, and they submitted this portrait of their character. Nothing too crazy. I didn't have much to work with here, so I just redrew it in my style. You know, just using it to practice expressions. I like the angry look that they have and giving off the impression of a hero. And I didn't see a mouth on them, so I figured they were kind of gritting their teeth, you know, from the eyes, looking angry. And they didn't have eyebrows either, so I gave them a pair of those. The obligatory Dandy's World OC, and this one's by Cosmic Edits. Seems like every week there's a Dandy's World character. There's a lot of you guys that like getting your character drawn, but I just drew him from the top down. He's a very simple character, very, very cute. He's a silly guy. Nothing much to comment on. This character is by some_1. And I really like the idea behind their character with them having two different forms, so I tried to capture that in this request with their other form taking over their regular form, and this is what I came up with. This one is by Yuri, and appears to be a sort of cosmic jester. And I had a lot of fun drawing this one. I really like the suns and the stars motif on their outfit, and with their pose I kind of wanted to express that they may be aloof. You know, them being a jester, I'm assuming they're a bit silly. And especially with this one, I wanted to try out blending. I was doing a lot more blending because for some reason I just kept cell shading and it never made my art look any better. And I really like the way this one came out. I didn't use the gradient. I didn't like grayscale it with this one because I'm having a tough time seeing the difference, but I mean it still came out really nice to me at least, and yeah. Next up is by Polly and their Gacha Life character, and I don't have too much to say here. I just wanted to do something simple. I think the day I drew this, I was a little short on time, and with these Gacha Life characters, they're cute, but I don't have too much to work with, so I just kept it simple and just redrew the character in my own style. And yeah, I mean, I had fun coloring them. It's nice seeing different skin tones and things of that sort. You know, I only recently found out that Gacha Life was like a character creator thing. I thought it was like a video game. This one is by Dat Boy and their Roblox character, and I was really excited to draw this one because I got to draw locks. And if you follow my social medias, you would see that we come across a lot of characters with straight hair. I don't really get a lot of chances to do locks or braids or anything like that, so I always find it really fun when I get to. This one had me stumped for a while because of the goggles. I could not figure out how to do the goggles. Like, you could see me repeatedly trying to draw goggles, and the rest of it wasn't too hard. It's always a challenge trying to draw Roblox characters, but I just wanted to mainly focus on the face. And as much as I would love to do more with some of these characters, there's only so much I can do just based off the picture, so I just end up redrawing their portrait in my style to kind of save myself a bit of time, you know. There you go. See, I redrew the goggles on the side because I was just so stumped. This character is by Blah Blight Boy, and I can tell it's inspired by Majin Buu, which is really cool. And if you can obviously tell, I used a reference from Pinterest because this character looked really cool to me, and I wanted to capture their ferocity. I really like the way this turned out with a reference. I should really be doing that more. I got to practice some anatomy, and I think it looked great. And with characters like this, I can obviously feel that they would have a certain presence, like they'd be menacing, and so I get to choose poses like this. Number 7 is by PunkKid97 and their character here. I decided to go with a pose that shows off their full outfit because I thought it was really cool. And if anybody ever wonders why some of the drawings look different than the others, it all just comes down to the reference I get. If they got like a background, if they got like a detailed reference sheet, then I can usually pop out something a little cooler, or I can experiment with the posing. But if I'm just like, this is a nice design, but all I got is just their main outfit, and so I didn't really know too much about the background or anything like that, or anything about the character, but I still had fun drawing them. The second to last submission is from Dead by Dawn, and they are one of the OGs. They were one of the first people who commented something nice on my first post when I started on TikTok, and you know, they were like, they put in an OC, and I'm like, of course I'll draw an OC. You're one of the OG supporters. But it's the same deal as the other one. I just wanted to recapture the pose in my own style, and it's a nice design. That's my main solution with these singular picture references, to just draw it from a different angle. And I'm also heavily relying on the blend tool here, because I still don't know how to shade hair all too well, so you know, just give it the good old blend tool, and I liked how it turned out. For the last one is by Candy Butterfly, and I was really excited for this one because I like her design, and they described them as a fighter, so I was just like, yes, I get to do a dynamic pose. And you can see me blocking out the pose here because I was having a tough time. I know the speed paint doesn't really show that, but I was on that section for a good while, and I'm very proud with how it turned out. I like to think I captured her fighting spirit in a very dynamic way. That's my way of putting it. But yeah, these reference pictures are always my favorite, because just from the reference alone, I can tell she's upbeat, she's got determination, and they even gave me like a couple words to describe her, and they just really helped me out with choosing a way to draw them, you know, because I want to make your guy look cool. But yeah, that just about wraps up volume 2 of the OC Art Submission Challenge. Thank you guys so much for all the support across social media and here on YouTube. It keeps me going. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the next volume.